fall season was terrific, and the 3 races that we raced in the fall were really successful, particularly our first boat in both the Head of the Charles and the Varsity 4, the Foot of the Charles for our first boat, and also at the Housatonic. So that was a good sign that we're on that we had a good core group of athletes coming back, and we also felt as if we had a really strong freshman class coming in, not based on any results specifically, but just based on their enthusiasm, their work ethic, their energy, and probably particularly their talent. They're a very capable group. If I can describe our team as a whole, we have depth and strength in the freshman and sophomore class, and we have real leadership in the junior and the senior class. So it's a good balance. Our captains, Liv Coffey and Rachel Rao, have really taken this team in a direction that's very positive. They're setting a standard for hard work. They're setting a standard for commitment, and I think really have brought the younger members of the team along in a way that's pretty darn exciting right now. First of all, when we look forward to the spring, you first have to get a sense of what happened in the winter. We had a terrific trip to Florida for our winter training trip at the end of January. We had a big group down there. We were at a new site, which you never know exactly how it's going to work, but it worked out really well. There was plenty of space for all of the crews that we brought down. There was good water. There was, and there were a lot of miles rode, which is sort of the goal of that trip. And now we've just completed a winter training, which has been, it has been winter for a while, and that's not all bad. Being on the ergs and doing some lifting and doing some really good, pretty hardcore training, and all of the results that we've seen from that have been very encouraging for us. They've committed to doing the work, and that's been great. So that means that we're excited for the spring season. We have a variety of teams coming in this year, which is good. We're opening with a team we've never seen before in Tulsa. Certainly the Ivy League, which is a remarkably competitive and very fast league traditionally, and it looks to be again this year. So being at the front of or near the front of the Ivy League puts you pretty high on the national ranking as well. I don't think there's any Ivy League school that isn't fast this year, and I include us in that. And that certainly is our goal, to be super competitive at the Ivy level and let that carry us where we hope it will beyond that. But we have Minnesota and Ohio State and Louisville coming in sort of as out-of-region competition. So there should be some exciting races at all levels. It's not one of the things about the Ivy League is that the teams are deep. There will be great races in the Varsity 4. There will be great races in the 3rd Varsity 8, in the 2nd Varsity 8, not just only in the Varsity 8. So it provides some great competition for our whole team, and that's what we're looking for. Everybody needs to be well prepared and needs to be focused on what it's going to take to win. It's not just a matter of going out and getting on the starting line and racing down the course. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for the intensity of the race, for how tight these races are likely to be. And certainly you have to have a tremendous amount of respect for the competition, because they're good. And you don't win easily. No one is going to give it to you. You have to go get it.